Hey, it's David Shelton, broker at Century 21. Welcome to another episode of Real Value. Hey, it's year end for 2022. Boy, what a year. It's been crazy. Elections, housing prices, interest rates going through the roof, all kinds of stuff. And people are just wondering, when is this going to end? When are we going to get to the tunnel, that place in the tunnel where we see the light? Because that's just kind of how things feel or seem to a lot of people right now. They're wondering, what in the world is going on and what's the future going to look like? Well, I can't really tell you what the future is going to look like. We can look at some things though right now so that you can be armed with the most current information. And by the way, it's not just this episode of Real Value, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, whether you're liking it, sharing it, broadcasting it out to people that you know, or you're hearing me in other settings, or we're meeting face to face. Things are changing every day. And your circumstances could change from time to time. So we're here, and our partners like Josh Osborne, from just a few days ago, we recorded some special news for you about financing. So we'll cut away to this little piece from Josh.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hey, I'm with Josh Osborne. He's even got more money saving tips for you right now.
So guys, if you are wanting your mortgage rate in the threes, line up. We've got a solution for you called our 3-2-1 temporary buy down. The 3-2-1 temporary buy down is where if you were to do a conventional loan, for instance, buy a house for $600,000, as long as you're putting down 10%, which would be $60,000, we can negotiate with the sellers to give you a credit towards your 3-2-1 temporary buy down, where your interest rate is 3% lower your first year, 2% lower your second year, and 1% lower the third year. This is huge savings. In fact, a lot of times I ran some numbers for a client. They saved over $25,000 in mortgage payments for that 3-year period by doing that 3-2-1 buy down. Now, the cool thing about the temporary buy down too is that if rates drop and you want to refinance later, you can. And whatever is left in that pool to be able to cover that difference in that mortgage payment goes right back to you when you work with Cross Country Mortgage. So it's a win-win situation.
Boom! Boy, wasn't that great? Josh is just full of great advice from just a few days ago. We've got much more to share with you about financing tips. Be sure to go to the link below and you'll see all of Josh Osborne's financing tips as we've recorded them in 2022. You're going to love that information. You're going to want to stay tuned, and be sure to call Josh at 605-661-2526. That's his personal cell phone number. He gives it out to everybody. Or better yet, go to www.applywithjosh.com today and put in your loan application. And Josh will get back with you. He won't run your credit, unless you give him permission. And he can do what's called a soft pull, so that you're not going to have your credit ding. But he really wants to give you the very latest and best strategies that Cross Country Mortgage has to offer. And it is world-class, top-shelf stuff. So out with the old, in with the new. What are we talking about? 2023, we're looking ahead. The housing market is still strong. I just looked at stats last night regarding South Dakota, actually regarding zip code by zip code in Sioux Falls. Now, I got granular on this. We're still in a seller's market. We haven't gone to a balanced market yet. We're still in a seller's market. You may say, well, that seems funny because it looks like housing prices are dropping. Let me tell you, what happened in 2022, early 2022, almost, you have to treat early 2022 differently than the way 22 ended up because of the interest rates mostly. The market tended to slow down in certain price points. Your ability to borrow was reduced by increased interest rates. There are programs that Josh talked about, the 2-1 and 3-2-1 buy down, which are great because it lowers your payment, but you still have to qualify at the current interest rates. That's the little catch. And so that does limit or minimize or reduce what you could actually purchase, right? Because your buying power is shrunk by that interest rate. So we know all of that. Going forward, here's the deal. You still want to buy a new home. We just met with a couple the other day. She's pregnant. They're going like, hey, baby's coming in April. That is a for sure thing. We've got a house that we need to sell, and we want to buy that house that Kelly Construction built on Harvest Hill. So we're making things happen for people. We're being thoughtful, careful, strategic. We're not inflating or exaggerating what you should expect out of your home. And I think that's the big takeaway, is that being realistic, understanding that if you bring all of your best to the table, you're going to get the very best value for your home if you're looking to sell. And if you've got someone like us, we're pretty tough. We're pretty tough negotiators on your behalf to get you the home that you want to buy at the very best price, in the very best terms, and the timing, so that you're not having to move twice, but that you can go right from the home that you own, close that day, and move into your new home without skipping a beat. We've got great people that work with us, like Affordable Moving, incredible folks. They'll move you out of your house into your new house, make it totally smooth transition. They're great to deal with. We've got their phone number in this video as well, in the information below. Be sure to check them out. They're incredible. Let them know that you heard about it on the Real Value episode with David Shelton. Really, there's so much more to talk about, and we could go on forever. You know I can talk, right? So we want to wrap this up. I want to wish you and your family the best of 2023. I look forward to partnering with you, being your not only your friend, your confidant, your strategician, if that's even a word. If it isn't, well, we could just make it up, because that's happening a lot these days, isn't it? But someone that you can strategize with, that can keep your information confidential, and really grow your real estate portfolio, make your life as simple as possible, and really make this next year and the years to come epic, right? And pass something of worth on to the next generation. Until 2023, this is David Shelton signing off. So good to be with you. Hey, we want to wish you and your family a very, very happy new year. This is a big time to celebrate. There's a lot of uncertainty ahead of us, but we want you to know that we're rowing the boat with you, right? We're there navigating these waters along with you and your family. We're going to be here with financing solutions, with real estate solutions. We're going to get through this together, and we're going to chart these waters that may be uncharted territory. We don't know yet, but what we do know is that you've got us, and that's a mighty duo.
Absolutely, guys. And thank you so much for all your business and your support for Cross Country and Century 21 Advantage. We really appreciate that. You know, 2023 is rearing its head here, and we've got a ton of different plans and solutions for people. So if you're thinking about anything, investments, your primary residence, downsizing, upsizing your house, give us a call. We'd love to help you. We've got solutions for you.